All right, everybody. Oh, trying to get this 19 and 20 match. Again, I know it's not ideal. I'm going to put the chair up again. Hold on, guys.
Right over there. Yes, I did. Are you trying to? Yeah, I'm trying to get both pairs.
17. I'm good. We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. I got both matches going. All right, so they're still throwing practice shots. Again, I can't really see the phone. So 15 through 18 for the semis? Okay. Still throwing practice shots. You got a couple matches here for you. I got to stop wobbling the table. Try not to hit the table. I keep wobbling it. So I keep touching it with my elbow. I see the phone move when I do that. So you Sump and Bishop on the right pair against Edwards and Johnson. Dennis Johnson and Ray Edwards. Yep, I got that. And we got Charlie Brown and Jeremy Bartz versus Andrew Burnett and Andy Ruffalo. So you got some local bowlers there. Bartz and Brown from Grand Rapids versus the Grand Haven team. Is Ruffalo from Grand Haven too? Okay. Yep, Grand Haven team. I know Sump and Bishop are Lansing. What about Edwards? Are they from Muskegon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right, so Edwards and his partner, Muskegon Grand Rapids, Dennis Johnson. I know Sump and Bishop are from Lansing. They bowl all of our bigger doubles at Royal Scott. They do really well.
Our plan is go ahead and 4 people tonight.
All right, the announcements you hear is for that group that's coming in. So we're trying to get this round done as quick as we can. Because at 6:30 that group is coming in. So we gotta. The good thing is these are 1-game Baker matches, so they go pretty quick. Here's Charlie Brown Jr. What do you guys say there, fella?
Whoa, fella.
Whoa, he's kind of out of control right now. You got a little rowdy there, to be honest with you. Looks like we got Mr. Sump on the right match. He just threw a strike. Is it Bill Sump? Hey, I think they're both Bill. I know Bill Bishop and yeah, it's Bill Sump, I think. I just met Sump this year, and I've known Bishop for a few years. He works at Royal Scott in Lansing. Charlie Brown Jr., his team, which is Jeremy Bartz with the little 7-pin over there on the left match. He runs our Western Michigan Sprummer Sweepers for us. Does a great job. He runs a ton of stuff. Like he does brackets for association events, and I think he's helping a lot with Junior Gold. I just remembered he can't run my event in Hudsonville. I got to get I can't remember I got somebody running that, or if the center's going to run that one for me. That is next Monday, because everybody's helping with junior gold. So not tomorrow, but next Monday we're in Hudsonville, and somebody's going to be there running it. I think I got Joe Hutchings running that one for me. I don't remember, but I feel like I got Joe doing that. He's pretty helpful like that. So Edwards and Johnson got a double, and Bill Bishop on lane 22 going for a double here. Looks like he tugged it through the face. 6, 7, 10. So they're going to fall behind a little bit. And Ruffalo is on the left lane of the left match. He's bowling off a strike from his partner. Going for the double. Another one of those intentional tugs. That looks like that's the shot. If you can get the ball to tip just a little bit, the tug shot out here. Guess what? I saw some people earlier throwing some cleaner equipment in there. The ball just kept going right when they played in, and it was leaving some flat 10s. So scores weren't huge, and I can see why. I think they're a little wet dry right now. That's what I would call what I'm seeing. And by the way, 19 and actually, so these pairs both these pairs were used during qualifying. The next two pairs we hit for the semifinals are fresh all day, never used. We really didn't have a choice but to do that. Trying to leave lanes open earlier for open bowling, and then setting up for this group that just came in. This is just kind of how it worked out. So Charlie Brown with a spare on the 2-pin. They got back-to-back spares. They're down a mark and a pin. And an 8 count here for Sump on the right match. They're starting to fall behind here a little bit. Some good senior bowlers there. I don't know if Sump's a senior too. I know Bishop is, but they pretty strong team. I see Brian Garland down there still striking with Dasha. They're on the next pair over. We're down to our top 8, so for anybody just joining, you saw where it said real quarterfinal. I called the last round a quarterfinal on accident. I'm not used to everybody making the cut, so all these extra rounds, it's throwing me off my game a little bit. But this actually is the quarterfinals. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Like I said, I hope my microphone lasts. It'd be disappointing if we couldn't do the finals. I think it will, though. I think I'm supposed to get an hour and a half to 2 hours out of these things. I don't think we're going to go that long. Oh, and a hole for Team Edwards and Ray Johnson, or not Ray Johnson. Was it Ray Johnson? Dennis Johnson. I know Ray Johnson out of the Battle Creek, Kalamazoo area. That's what I'm thinking of. They kind of look alike, to be honest with you. Probably not at all, but whatever. You guys don't know. And a strike. I believe that's Edwards. I think. I might be off. Who knows? I know those guys are new to me. And I'm dumb, so it doesn't really help. Ruffalo with a strike. They got the front 4 in the left match. And Charlie Brown's team has 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. So Team Grand Haven is in control of that one. Oof, that ball just didn't look good. Really, really round shape. It pushed forever and still kind of made a hard arc. But that just didn't look good going through the pins at all there for Charlie. Leaves a 7-pin. I don't really know what he needs. I might say something a little earlier, but off that look, earlier or longer, he needs one or the other. House shots, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't see house shots. That's all I ever do is run sport tournaments and bowl sport tournaments, so my eyes just don't see the house shot, what you're supposed to be doing. Used to be good on house, but oh, soft 10 for Sump, or soft 7. Seeing lots of weak corner pins. It's just kind of what happens on these wet, dry conditions. Ringing 7s and 10s, and then really flat 7s and 10s. When they're wet, dry, you don't see a lot of half 10s or wobbly ones. So it's a good one over there on the right lane for Edwards and Johnson. And that's my Grand Haven guy, Andrew Burnett, in the left match with an 8 count. First time they've missed this game. They got 4-bagger, 8 count. Nothing to spare doesn't help. And Sump just missed his spare, his 7-pin. So they're falling way behind. Edwards and Johnson are in very good shape right now in their match, in the right match. And here comes another shot for them on the left lane on the right match. Strike here would just about be it, but there's a lot of frames left. Yeah, he got it wide. It's that little push spot. Doesn't look like the easiest house shot in the world. Lucky strike there for Ruffalo as he goes Brooklyn. Yeah, I wouldn't want to bowl on this. This doesn't look fun at all. The tournament looks fun, but these conditions look a little funky. I'd take sport over wet dry all day long. Most people don't like the wet dry. Hence all the splits and weak corner pins. All right, so a hole there. 112 in the 6th for Edwards and Johnson. With a strike here, Sump and Bishop can get back in the 1-0s. And I think Sump's bowling on the wrong lane. There we go. He just figured it out. Trying to get a practice shot over there. And Garland just holding their match, but they're comfortably up right now. They had a whole bunch of strikes before that. Jeremy Bartz with a strike that gives Bartz and Brown a 3-bagger. Trying to make a comeback over there. This is a big one for Sump right here. They can cut it down to a 9-pin lead for Edwards and Johnson. Yeah, his ball motion is not good right now, but he tripped it. It's good enough. The bad news for him, is he getting the 10th? Oh, that was the 9th. He's done. So he doesn't have to worry. Oh, that's 7th frame. Sorry, I told you I was blind. So he's just got to manufacture one more strike because like I said, his motion doesn't look the greatest right now. Sometimes that's all you got to do is just find a way to get it done. Even if you're fighting ball motion, you can still throw strikes. You just got to be a little creative sometimes. And it's hard to switch balls at this point. He's only got one more shot, so he's trying to think of what he can do to make it work. Spare for the Grand Haven team. So Brown and Bartz are charged right back in this match. This is a big one for Ruffalo. If he strikes, this keeps a 1-pin lead for those guys. And it keeps the pressure on them. So there you go. Strike for Ruffalo. Big strike for Ruffalo. 168 in the 7th with a strike in the 8th. If Brown and Bartz throw a 2-bagger, they're going to have 167 in the 8th. Or 7th. Sorry about that. So they'll be down 1 pin. If everybody punches out, Brown and Bartz lose by 1 pin. So that match got really tight. They need these 2 strikes. All right, and Edwards and Johnson with a strike over there. Gives them a 132 in the 7th. That's the right match. This is a 1-pin match, too. Strike here for Bishop gives them the lead by 1. And that's a strike. That's a 1-pin lead. If everybody punches out in both of these matches, we got 1-pin matches. Sump and Bishop up by 1. And they were way down. Both teams on both pairs are through 8 frames. And everybody's got strikes up. Jeremy Bartz, he said go, and it went. There's a strike. Keeps the pressure on him. So Team Grand Haven on the right lane, they're going to need a strike here to keep pace. And Bill Sump here. Every shot's big right now. It's all cliche. Big shot on the right pair, right match. All right, 9 doesn't hurt them. Edwards and Johnson, the only way they're going to take the lead is if they strike right here. If they go 9 count, they're still down a pin. And a big strike for Team Grand Haven. So that's a heck of a match over there. It's a 1-pin match. Team Grand Haven is up by 1 pin. That's Ruffalo and Andrew Burnett. And there we go. Strike for Edwards and Johnson. So they just took the lead. They're going to be up by 9 now, or they're up by 10. Oh, and Ruffalo with a 9 count. So they had a chance to shut them out. And with that 9 count, Brown and Bartz can strike out to win that match. We got 2 really good matches for you guys. I'm pretty happy about this. And a spare for Ruffalo. It's going to put them in the 230s. And he saws it out for Edwards and Johnson. That's going to give them the win. Great match. So Bishop and Sump can only get to 202. I believe Edwards and Johnson are in the 2 teens of that strike. Yes, I am correct. And a strike for Ruffalo. That's big for pin count. 237 for Ruffalo in the left match.
Hello.
Dasha's back again. She sounds happy. They must have won again. And a strike for Edwards. So that one's over. Edwards and Johnson are going to move on to the round of 4 semifinals. And here we go. Charlie Brown. I can't see the score, but I feel like he needs this one to win. I think. Oh, I wish I could see. Wish I wasn't so blind. They only got the 4 frames. I think he gets this one. I think this wins.
That wins it, right?
I think that one won it. Oh, no, it didn't. I thought he struck. Solid 8-pin. Oh, my God. Charlie was right in the way. I didn't see that. Oh, my God. I thought Jeremy was happy, and he was not happy. They're going to lose by 1 pin on that 8-pin if he picks this up and strikes. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Solid 8-pin. Dirty. There's no other way to say it. Great match, though. So the Grand Haven team is going to move on. Yeah, that was I thought he struck. I didn't realize he left that. So it's going to be a 5-pin match, but it didn't matter once that 8-pin stood. So, all right, we're going to close this out. We'll bring you the semifinal next. You know how to do it. Just refresh the YouTube channel, and we'll have a new stream for you for the semis. Thanks for watching.